Good afternoon. This is Francesco Abbruzzino with the Venice Scoop, bringing you the best coverage, news coverage for Venice, Northport, and Englewood. Okay, I have a new format today where I can actually start recording with looking at the Facebook pages, which we're going to go into. So this should be interesting. We'll see how it's going to work out, and let me know your thoughts on it. Okay, I thought where else is better to start off than this great picture. This is classic. Somebody put two sectionals out on Venice Avenue. I'm going to have to get a picture of myself on those sectionals. This is great. It's across from Daiquiri Deck, and it did make me laugh, hence putting up the picture. Today in the news, first thing here is the county government that came in and just told everybody, hey, we're off today. The libraries are closed, the historical center, recreation centers, everything's closed today, normal hours tomorrow. The next one was about this individual. He put out this letter to the Herald. His name is Dave Trexler. His wife was hit over at Center Road in Venice Golf and Country Club by there. Just basically saying, hey, people, drive safer, and he gave his observation of Jackson Road and some of the near misses that were taking place out there. The next story is this one from the Herald, where it covers the Center of Hope opening up with Pastor Lynette McClelland. I know she's a fan of the page, and she's gone back and forth with a few of the people that are basically against this center opening. Most of them are the people that are in that business district. I know Nancy Eden, who I've met and is a fan of the page. She's gone on there noting concerns, and I think she owns a bread and breakfast type operation right near there. A lot of people say this will be a trial run for consultant Robert Marber and what he's doing there with the homeless in the area. This is over on Colonial, and the reason for making the move is it's a lot cheaper. They'll get this 4,900 square foot building. It'll allow them to store bicycles, non-perishable foods, clothing, and all that good stuff. Basically, a lot of the people, the businesses are against it. Some of the people within the neighborhood, they just don't want to see a lot of homeless in the area. And it goes along with that, hey, we're all about helping the homeless, but not in our area. Okay. Next was this. This is a classic photo of a Walmart. You always get the people at Walmart, and someone took this in Osprey. I'm not sure what the guy's doing in that car like that, if he's shopping or what, but it made me laugh. Everybody always needs a good laugh. Okay, this is something that Blue Bistro's been putting out, and they've raised $310 for Save the Animals Now. Great organization here in the Venice area. They generally do a monthly garage sale, and Al's giving 100% of the donations to them, so that's always a good thing. So stop by Blue Bistro, say hi to my good buddy Al there, and see what you can do with Save the Animals Now. An excellent program. The next story we have out is from Isabel Mascarenas from WTSP. She did this story out there on the kids at the Venice High School football team, and they went out and they did some deliveries of Thanksgiving dinner out to the local families that are in need. It was through the Salvation Army, and it was a great little program. I'm glad they were able to make it out there. Let's listen to the recording, if you will. Here we go.
High school football team suits up for a post-season game of giving.
Something that we do every year for our community.
The Salvation Army in Venice is the 50-yard line in this game.
14, get a couple of boxes and let's go.
Along the sidelines, volunteers prepare the meals with all the fixings.
You want them to feel the love that we put into the meal.
The end zone, getting Thanksgiving dinner to those in need.
Well, our community, they support us every Friday at our football games, so it's good for us to give back to them.
Dane Dabney and his teammates play call a run to Villa San Marcos, a low-housing community for senior citizens.
Half of the Salvation Army, please say happy Thanksgiving.
That's great, yeah.
Thanks a lot, I appreciate it.
The players visit each floor, going door to door. Each time they score a touchdown worth endless gratitude.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I wouldn't have this if they didn't come and bring it to me.
It makes me truly thankful because we don't do that enough to look back on what we're thankful for, because we have a lot of things that we take for granted every day.
This Thanksgiving, the Salvation Army in Venice will have served more than 400 meals, 87 of those hand-delivered by the Venice High School football team.
Thank you. Keep up the good work. You guys are great.
It's a Thanksgiving game of giving where all the players win. In Venice, Isabel Mascareñas, 10 News.
Okay, what do you guys think about that? Isn't that great? Somebody asked, why is Isabella focusing so much with Stephanie on Venice lately? All right, we'll have to edit that one out. Basically, they opened up a Sarasota location, and they're trying to put a lot more focus on Sarasota County, which includes Northport, Englewood, and our lovely Venice area. This was a great shot yesterday that was sent in from John Grable of just enjoying a glass of wine out at the jetty. So we're back to my picture, and basically that was it for the Venice area. We had some surf, Clyde Butcher's opening, and we put some pictures out there. Here we caught a, so I think someone said it was a panther, but I don't think it is a panther. I'm not sure if it's a bobcat or a panther. So this was out at Venetian Falls. Okay, our next story, we'll hop over to Northport and the coverage there. Basically, not much happening out in Northport. They did note that our reporter, local blogger there, Meredith, put out that it's not just about shopping today, it's also free fishing weekend. License-free fishing is available for freshwater today, and it looks like license-free saltwater tomorrow. So get out there and enjoy some fresh fishing without your license. Another article was Northport is celebrating the final phase of the Sumter project, and it will be opening up on ceremony at 10 on December 7th. Get out there and check it out. For several years, the city's been widening the boulevard and installing improvements such as landscape, bike paths, and fountains. So that was the Northport one. Another article that we put out in Northport was about the city collecting donated gift cards for the grocery stores. Donations may be brought by next week to City Hall, and they'll disperse them out to the Adopt a Family program. So good things happening out there in Northport. And lastly, but not lastly, is Englewood. Not much happening out in Englewood. You know, I had the Isabella story out there and my famous chocolate chip cookie recipe. And that's basically it. And we talked a little bit about the parade that's coming out. This parade is taking off, and I'm going to do a live show. I went ahead and brought my laptop out there and checked out the wireless. It looks like it's a good feed. We'll try to get some live coverage. It's in a day and 10 minutes. Or 10 hours and 27 minutes there. If you go to this webpage up here, which I'll have a link on there, you should be able to see it live. I'm going to start at 7. We'll interview the good folks out of Daiquiri Deck that are sponsoring us for the event. Hopefully interview some fans, and I got a list of the 120 floats that have come by. My lovely wife, Lisa, is going to be sitting next to me and hopefully helping me carry me through the 2-hour event, because it's going to be hard for me to talk that much, folks. And that's going to be the parade. So what's your thoughts on that? Next, we're going to come back live to myself after this brief break. Thank you. Okay, I'm back, and we're going to bring you some local coverage of what's happening at the county level. There was a story that was put out about the rowing club and the county trying to attract business here or events here in conjunction, I think, with Manatee. And they've been traveling from Copenhagen to Sydney, Switzerland to South Korea, spending $400 on hotel rooms in Windsor, $200 dinners at a renovated medieval castle on the shores of Lake Geneva. And a lot of people are wondering, does this make sense? Are we going to bring in the tax revenue that's covering all these tourist tax dollars that are going out to try to procure these events? It's a good question, something that should be asked, and the county, I'm sure, will step up and show us that, hey, it is paying off, hopefully. The next thing is that's actually it. I have already covered the next thing. So this is a work in progress, remember that, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the new format. That's it for today. It is Black Friday. A lot of people are getting out there and shopping. Myself, I'm going to do a little bit of work here that brings in some actual revenue dollars for me. And then I am going to take off and start decorating. And we always get Abbruzzino tradition. We get our tree on the day after Thanksgiving, so I'll be doing that. And then I'm off to the gathering tonight. Maybe one person and maybe 500 people that show up and just hang out at the daiquiri deck and meet up with old friends that are back in town. So, for Francesco Abbruzzino, this is the Venice Scoop. Ciao tutti.